Okay, so with Milo, I just do basic brushing, currying, stiff brush his legs, comb out his mane, put boots on. Sometimes I put back boots on, other times not. It just depends on how much I'm doing with him because he doesn't cross over on the hinds, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I just put fronts on him this time. So with the saddle, I use a baby pad most of the time with my EcoGold half pad. I just got a new 48-inch anatomic girth that I use on him, so I was struggling a little to get it done up with the elastic. I do the far two girth straps rather than the front one and the far back one, just because it gives him a little more shoulder freedom and sets the girth back a little further, which he likes, so that's what I do. With the bridle, I just got him a new one, so I was adjusting it in the video. He wears a Happy Mouth French link D-ring with that. So with my saddle, I always take off the girth and then flip it so that the sweaty side doesn't touch my saddle. And then after riding, I do back raises and the hind end raises, which help build a top line and strengthen it. And I do it after riding because then his muscles are warm and stretchy. Here I'm just stretching the shoulder a little, and then I curry him so that he doesn't have any sweat marks. When it's warm, depending on how sweaty my horses get, I'll hose them after riding. Milo likes to play with the hose, so I let him drink out of it, and he really likes that. And then I go and put him in the stall with the in and out to wait while I ride and work with Rabbit. So that's what I'm doing. Usually I tack up Rabbit in a stall, but there's nowhere to put my phone to film if I do that, so this is his first time in the cross ties for about 2 months, and they make him a bit nervous. So that's why he's dancy. With Rabbit, I usually just brush him with a stiff brush if there isn't any dirt, because he doesn't really get as dirty as Milo, and he doesn't particularly like brushing. Rabbit, I sometimes use a half pad on depending on what saddle pad I'm using. This one's a little thicker on the underside and he has filled out more since Milo stopped stealing his food. So I didn't use one with this one. I'm looking at getting a thinner one, like a thin line type one for him to use with this one. But today I did not. And I also had to adjust his bridle because it's new. Rabbit goes in a Happy Mouth mullen mouth with the shaped mouthpiece. So when tacking with Rabbit's pretty basic. I just curry him and then pull off his boots. I forgot to film putting his boots on, and then I also showed the cut on his leg that he got before I got him and how it damaged the coronet band and changed the growth of the foot. He's sound on it, but it's just damaged it so that it can't grow in a natural way like it used to. So if my horses have any superficial wounds, I put Heel Quick on them or another salve, and Heel Quick is from the Herbal Horse. So I put it on a scab from when he cast himself, and I also put a bit on his cut on his coronet band to see if it will help stimulate any hair growth, which I doubt it will, but I might as well try. I don't normally lead any of my horses with a chain, but I put a chain on Rabbit today because I was taking him for a walk down the road, and he is a little scared of cars, and my barn is right on the Canadian-US border, so if he got loose, he could immigrate to America without me being able to follow him because I would get arrested. So to get him used to it, I just let him stand and graze while he watched the cars before